Okay, Helen, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll start. 1, 2, 3. Say job, career challenges,
Your career choice.
personal problems,
What's your purpose?
relationship issue,
Relationship issue.
when AI can't solve your problem,
Sorry, Papa.
contact Loy Machedo.
Contact Loy Machedo.
Okay, say bye bye.
Bye bye.
Good, very good. Okay,
Okay.
bye bye.
Right.
All right, a little bit of a breaking news, and I owe this update to Mr. C. He is one of those multi-million dollar mindset guys who invest in crypto and who's a millionaire and who has all the makings of a guy with expensive cars, girls, houses, etc., etc. Okay, the guy is legit. So he is very much into the crypto space. He's very much into the influencer space, and he always has an eagle eyes, bird's eye view of what is happening. So he sent me this, and I thought, okay, I'll break it down for you in very simple, childlike terms as to what this is all about. And if you see the screen, there are two characters who are very, very famous in the internet marketing world. One is the one and only, you could say, he's the godfather, is Ty Lopez. If you do not know who's Ty Lopez, I don't know what you're doing online. You just have to type out here in my garage the official video. He redefined what YouTube ads was. Just imagine the guy is giving you 67 pieces of advice that you can get from any of these books. Like, for example, to succeed in life, work hard. He will tell you, have a focus, surround yourself with great people. Example, just very generic stuff. But the way he repackaged it and the way he sold it as 67 steps for $67. And boy, oh boy, this guy made 60 million US dollars. Like this, once you get a taste of money, you don't stop. So Ty Lopez, he never stopped after that. He sold how to make money into property, how to make money into real estate, how to make money in crypto, how to make money as an entrepreneur, how to think like Charlie Munger, how to become like Warren Buffett, how to have the discipline of Gandhi. Whatever knowledge was there, he would repackage, he would sell it, and boy, oh boy, he was well known. The reason I admired this guy is how he marketed and sold himself. And I'll tell you, he's one of those rare individuals who, if you spoke bad about him, if you made a video exposing him that Ty Lopez is a fraud, he would be very happy. Why? Because he would get publicity. So, a very different cat. But then he teamed up with this guy. His name is Alex Mehr. Alex Mehr, another genius whom I will be talking to you about, he collaborated with Ty Lopez, as you can see the screen here, and they started selling Mentor Box. More or less the same thing. They would sell you books, but a subscription model. They put the books in a box, orange box written Mentor Box, and you'd subscribe, and voila, you'd get a surprise of A, B, C, D books, whichever books. Your job is to read it and hope that this improves the quality of your life. So once again, very good concept. They made millions of dollars. However, they were not without any controversy. They had plenty of controversy. The main ones being whether it is Mind Valley, whether it is any influencer who's online, they have this very common practice. It is predominantly followed by, just go to Facebook and type click funnels. Okay, they teach you how to market and sell yourself. All these guys who wear a suit and stand next to a Lamborghini and they have beautiful girls and their photographs in the private jet. Click funnels teaches you all these masala techniques of how to sell yourself. So you will sell normal stuff that you get free online, but you will charge money for it at a premium. And then obviously they tell you, I was sleeping on the sofa, today I'm earning a 7-figure income, then it became 8-figure income, then it became 9-figure income. And today, these guys will tell you, like, you can earn billions of dollars, millions of dollars. So these are the internet influencers who influenced people, gave them these dreams to become rich and famous. Now, it's not that all of them are con artists. It's not that all of them are bad guys, but you get what I'm saying. So he would sell you a product where he would speak for 8 to maybe 20 hours of video, but all generic, boring stuff. In fact, one of the guys who I trusted, and I made a big mistake, is Neil Patel. I thought the guy was genuine. Gave him $1,000. That is when I was starting my career, and I thought he legitimately would help me improve. But, well, I was another idiot. PowerPoint presentation. What is branding? What is marketing? What is sales? Stuff that you can learn in your 9th standard. But anyway, You learn. Okay. So now, what has happened that I'm talking about these guys? What is so big now? They say, no, you make money until the sun shines, but one day when it's time, well, you are answerable. I don't know what they did, but I made it very simple. They are now being accused by the SEC, that is the government, for a $112 million Ponzi scheme. Now, this is not like the usual, okay, someone took them to court and I'm going to sue your ass for millions. No. When the government does it, it's different. So I've dumbed it down. I made it very simple, where you can understand that if I were to speak this to any child, even you would understand, feel free to comment down below. So let's start off with what exactly is a Ponzi scheme? Ponzi scheme is like a fake money chain. Okay, what do you mean? You promise people, I will give you big returns. You give me $1,000, I'll make it 2,000. I'll make it 3,000, 5,000, 10,000. Means you put it in the bank, and after 1 year you'll get 1,010. You give it to me, the 1,000. I'll give you 1,000, maybe 500, maybe 2,000. Maybe I'll give you. It'll double every 2-3 months. Now, you might think that are people so stupid? Oh yes. You can Google search meme coins, pump and dump scheme. Okay. So what did these guys do is they promised people big returns on investment, real profits, and they would prove it to you. Now here comes the shocker. How do you prove it? What he was doing is, so would you like good returns? Yes, give me your money. Thank you very much. Okay, wait, I'll give you the money. Would you like good returns? Yes, give me your money. Then what you would do is, this guy money, second guy, you would give the first guy. Then you go to guy number 3 and 4. Would you like big returns? Thank you, give me the money. And then you pay 1, 2, 3, because 4 and 5 just came in. Like this, he would keep continuing. With every new person who gave the money, he would give the old people the return on investment. Now you'll be like, yeah, but he's at least giving money. Yeah, this goes on until each one tells, hey, listen, man, hey, they tell their friends, they tell their cousins, they tell their sisters, hey, listen, if you put money in this guy, he really gives it back here. Trust me, take my word for it. So they all start putting money. So this guy is getting more and more money. And obviously, nobody wants to make only $1,000 profit. People want to make 10,000, 100,000, millions, billions. People want to get rich fast. Why do you think people still invest in meme coins, shit coins, crap coins, whatever coins? Like the Hack 2 girl. Google search, what is the Hack 2 girl? Wait, I'll show you. Look on the screen. Hack, H-A-W, Hack 2 girl. Hack 2. She, I mean, out of all the people, this female, Hallie, she said, I'll give you a coin and you can make a lot of money and this and that. And people fell for it. Why? Because she became a viral meme. She told, you can check the video where they were talking about sex. She was just a normal everyday girl. How do you satisfy a man or something? She take it out and do hack through, and then you know that sexual bit. And she became viral, and she decided, oh, since people are so fascinated with me, I will make a podcast and everyone will follow me, which they did. I'll create an Instagram account. Everyone follow me. Yes, they did. Okay, I'll give them a meme coin where they can make millions and billions. And guess what? People are dumb enough. They paid her the money, and then it's called the rug pull, whereby she first takes out the money that she wants. The people take out their share, and the rest of the people with their money, after everything is taken, the whole thing crashes. So, Ponzi scheme, you got to know. So once after everyone's money is taken, at some point you reach a critical mass. Bernie Madoff. There's only so much you can take from people, and there are only so many people you can cheat, because eventually it becomes too much to pay back. And that is where, when they keep taking, at one point they say, sorry guys, the system has crashed. Sorry guys, old, I can't give you the money back on time. And that is where panic sets in. And when panic sets in, and everyone wants to take out the money, they realize there's nothing. The website has crashed. The toll-free number doesn't work. The customer service, nobody's there. And they vanish. Just Google search Dr. OneCoin, Dr. Ruja Ignotova. She's a legendary, another scammer. She vanished in thin air after taking billions, that also famous in Dubai. One fine day, and she was supposedly a person with a PhD, and she's now today wanted by the FBI, most wanted woman. Obviously, she has undergone surgery, so nobody can find out who she is. Okay, so we came to know what is a Ponzi scheme. So now, who are the actors, bad actors in this? We have the one and only legendary, good-looking guy, smiley, Mr. Ty Lopez here in my garage. A short this thing about him. He's the guy who blew up on social media with viral ads saying that car, the Lamborghini is nothing. Just take the books. Okay, and he made 60 million US dollars because of giving you recycled knowledge. What is the secret to hard work? No, sorry. What is the secret to success? Hard work. Wow, hard work. Have successful teams. Wow, have successful teams. Dare to dream. Oh, very good. Work hard. Take risks. These were the bits of advice he would give you in exchange for money. Very good. So he made a lot of people, he sold a lot of people these precious pieces of advice that your grandmother, grandfather could give. But like they say, it's never enough once you have a taste of money. So he kept trying to sell courses. Once people got fed up and tired of all these courses, then he decided there's a new way to make money, and that was investments, which is where he started going into bigger things, which I will tell you. The second guy is this chap, Alex Mehr, his partner. You just go to images and where is it? Mentor box. Yes, mentor box. Just type mentor box, no space. This guy was actually a NASA rocket kind of scientist from Iran. Okay, a guy with a genius, and he had a dating app called Zoosk. I don't know, is Zoosk still there? He sold that dating app for $225 million. So he did do something legit. I think that website is still there. Yeah, the app is still there. You want to register man, woman, whatever. I'm not into dating. Okay. So he sold it for 225 million. So you could say he's a genius. We have to give him credit where credit is due. However, like they say, money is never enough. So he teamed up with the Ty Lopez. They started selling mentor box courses, books at a premium where you'd subscribe. But then when you wanted to cancel it now, means you pay for the books plus a premium. But when you wanted to cancel the subscription, you can't. You have to wait for 3 months, 6 months. So they're busy taking money from you, but not giving you a refund. Try the same with the, what's the name? Mind Valley. Mind Valley. Trust me, once you pay the money, they will give you a 30-day money-back guarantee, or you can keep the course material for free. Try. When you cancel, they don't make it easy at all. Okay, so they teamed up together. So now what did they do? They wanted serious investors. They didn't want $67. They didn't want one guy paying $1. They wanted people who'd pay millions. So what did they do? They purchased a brand called Radio Shack. If you RadioShack, www.radioshack.com. So what is it? It's an electronic store that went bust twice. Okay, they very famous with the oldies, and they also purchased, like I said, Pier 1 imports, that is for home decor, modern sports goods, dress barn. All these were like, dress barn is for women's clothes, modeling goods is for sports gear. They grabbed them when they were going through bankruptcy. Okay, you can even check a Wikipedia page. RadioShack is that much of a famous brand. Okay. However, where these two buggers are involved is they capitalize on the sentimental value of RadioShack. They purchased it when it was selling for cheap. Let's say something is worth 1 million. They purchased it maybe for 10,000. Example I'm giving you. And they said, they informed everyone, listen, we are going to make it big. Do you want to be part of the action? Do you want to get the return on investment? Okay, obviously people want to be rich, right? So RadioShack, you can see here. Okay, this is how RadioShack used to look like this, to sell all the wonderful things. Pier 1 home decor. If you go to images, they have all these wonderful places, stores, which eventually went bankrupt. All brands, they tend to vanish at some point. But these guys said, say, listen, don't lose faith in these brands. So what did they do? They purchased them when they were during the worst moment. Remember COVID? Okay. After purchasing it, they asked investors, we are going to make this big. We are going to make this rich. Do you want to be part of the action? Many people believing that these guys could do it, they invested, and they invested up to, it seems, $112 million. Okay. And they said, we'll give you attractive returns. These two guys. Okay. So they continued. More and more investors came. Now, what is wrong with all this? Well, what is wrong is they promised the sun, moon, and stars. However, these two heroes, they pocketed most of the money for their own personal expenses. Like, you're running a public company, you're taking people investments, and then you have, let's say, a special clause, my salary, travel expense, food expense, whatever expenses I'm giving you here and there. So they had a very expensive lifestyle where they took around 16 million. Here you can see Tai Lopez, you can see Mehr, Alex, next to another one that is Floyd Mayweather. So all this, rubbing shoulders with the who's who costs money. So they were busy living the expensive lifestyle. 16.1 million. May not seem like a very big amount for guys who have 200 million or whatever. But remember, if you have multiple schemes like these, multiply it into 10 or 20 or whatever, it's big money. Money is money. So when the investors were getting their money, nobody complained. But very soon, the customers were not getting what was promised. And when you take money from someone and you don't pay them back on time, they are not going to keep quiet. Very soon, people started forming WhatsApp groups or Discord groups or whatever groups, and they started discussing it themselves. You invested? Did you get the money back? When they said, no, I'm not getting what I wanted, then they filed a complaint. When you buy Tai Lopez's products, that is Mentor Box or Knowledge, you complain and you post it online on Reddit forums or Trustpilot. Okay. But when you're taking investor money, it becomes serious because you complain to the government. So the SEC got a whiff of it. The SEC lawsuit in the Florida federal court. And they decided, let's conduct an investigation. And they found out that, yes, you guys are right. These guys have taken many people for a ride. So now what are the possibilities of what will happen? I've written down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 things can happen. So what are the 5 things? Number 1 is, most probably, these 2 heroes of ours, they will settle quickly because they don't want any action. So they'll tell the SEC, the US government, see, listen, sorry, sir, sorry. How much do you want, sir? Sir, you want, 100 million, 200 million, whatever. Because these guys, it's not that they're living hand to mouth. They have money. So they would try to settle it out of court. And I checked the possibility and probability. 80% of the SEC cases are settled out of court within 1 to 2 years. Okay, you can Google search the probability of all this. Lopez and Mehr, they are the flashy types, deep pockets. They have enough and more money kept hidden in various places. So they would have their lawyer. They have, I'm sure, the best legal teams and say, just pay them, let everyone be happy. They go their way, I go my way. Okay. Obviously, they wouldn't want jail. And remember, it's a civil case, not a criminal case as of now, though the DOJ might decide to change their mind, but I'm sure they would make sure that they stop at the earliest. So SEC wants a solution quickly. They wouldn't want to drag it. So pay the victims, pay our fees, everyone's happy, bye-bye. That is possibility number 1. Possibility number 2 is, okay, I want all the money, the 112 million, give me all that money plus the 16 million which you took, plus I want, additional interest. The feds would demand, it's called disgorgement. Spit back every dirty dollar that you took, plus interest, plus the extra. So instead of 112 million, maybe they might take 130 million. Then they will fine some extra 1 million fine or 10 million fine, depending on how much they don't like them or how much pain they want to cause them. Like, remember Kim Key's crypto plugs? Yeah, remember Kim Kardashian? Remember all the celebrities, Justin Bieber, all that, the monkey, what is that? NFT. Remember? People are laughing at me and saying, you don't know what is NFT, you don't know what is NFT. It's just a bloody JPEG image which they're selling for millions, 7 million. Remember the 5,000 days which was sold? Wait, let me go here. People are laughing at me that time. 5,000 days painting. NFT. Every day, the first 5,000 days, which was sold by Beeple. And he sold it for how much? Sold it for $69 million NFT. Just a digital painting sold for $69. And I told them it is bullshit. See, you can see it on the screen. It doesn't make any sense. It is digital. But people said, no, you're a dumbass. You don't know anything. This is the modern, whatever. Rasgulla, Funda, whatever. They would sell all these funny images for thousands of dollars and $5,000. And seriously, and people are, I don't know, stupid or what. And let's go Beeple, Beeple, this guy, very smart guy. He would make JPEG images and sell for millions. Non-fungible tokens. And who was that guy? I'll give you the name of who purchased. What is this? His name is, he's also another crypto, shipto, NFT, masala chap. What is the name? Indian or Sri Lankan? Who purchased it? People bidding. It seems later on that they found out that both of them had some inner agreement. Who purchased it? Come on, man. Okay, wait. Who purchased? It's very simple. Who purchased People's 5,000 days? He has also a very weird ass name, which I made a video about. Vijay Sudarshan. He purchased it. Hard-earned money. Must be hard-earned money. He's also crypto, shipto, metaverse and metaverse and Singapore entrepreneur. Anyway, 69.3 million for a digital nonsense. Okay. Anyway, he's known. You remember another one which I'll give? Banana on the wall. Okay, and this was sold for how much? $6.2 million by Justin Sun. See, hard-earned money, hard-earned money here. We should buy also a banana stuck to a wall. It makes sense, no? Perfect sense. Okay, anyway, coming back to the topic. We have many people like this. So, one is they will squeeze their bolus until they get everything. Possibility number 3 is they will say, okay, I will slap you on your wrist. No more playing and making all this investment stuff like, what is her name? Theranos, like, it sounds like a dinosaur. What is her name? Theranos. Elizabeth Homey. She was always having a deep voice and she was trying to, show like Steve Jobs. Now they have banned her, although she had an Indian boyfriend. They might ban her like Lopez will be toast. He will not be allowed to get into investments. Meher's NASA credentials will be tainted. This happened with the Terraform Labs case where the boss paid 200 million and then got sidelined forever. Terra Labs case. What all I'm learning? New things. Okay, Terra Labs case. It's a SEC. They made sure the co-founder Do Kwon, who led to the collapse of Terra USD stablecoin. Yes, I remember. So, people make their money and then they get bad news. Right now we have what? Bit something, no? Bit finance? Okay, whatever. So they will slap them. And the SEC sometimes warns and punishes scammers or celebrities. By the way, do you also know that, what is his name? Gary Vaynerchuk has an inner circle with this guy, Chamat Patala, something. Chamat Pa. I don't like him. I thought he was a good guy, but he knows how to really squeeze people. SPAC, Sri Lankan born Canadian American guy. He is also very good at squeezing money from the rich and making sure his hands are washed clean. Nobody can catch him for doing anything wrong. Anyway, so they will slap a little bit of punishment. Bad boy. Number 4 is the investors might get a little bit in return because some people are retirees, some people are dreamers. Maybe they'll get 20 cents on a dollar, but the rest will be gone. Remember how the government themselves cheated you, how the banks cheated you in the property banking crash. Remember the housing bubble market? My favorite movie, The Long Shot. Yes. This is a movie I watched maybe how many times? I think I watched this 9 times or 10 times. Brilliant. Absolutely masterpiece. If you've not seen this, please stop everything you're doing. Watch this. It is one of the finest movies that I've seen about finance. What acting. That also I got recommended this by my client who's a multi-millionaire. And by some strange coincidence, ironically, he himself turned out to be a fraud out of all the things in life. And he cheated people of more than 500 million US dollars and vanished. Poof. Anyway, watch this movie if you have not seen. This is a must watch. Okay. So they'll be paid 20 cents on a dollar. Okay. Early birds get it. The rest of the people suffer. And number 5, the last if not the least, is they will encourage many people to keep bringing in more lawsuits, more angry people seeking compensation. Finally, what they'll do is seize all the assets and then they'll auction it. They will slap on some more criminal charges. Maybe they'll be put in jail, but all their property, everything, okay, you take some, and the government takes the biggest piece of the pie. So we have seen that also happen. Social media stars, bankrupt icons, okay. But according to me, I feel the most probable one is where they will make a deal with the SEC. They will say, sorry, sir, we'll pay you a little extra under the table. Nobody needs to know. We'll contribute to the government. We'll keep Mr. Donald Trump happy. There are ways and means. When you have money, you have a good legal team, you can think of anything. So what do you think is going to happen? Do you think they're going to get big slap? They're going to, or their life is going to be destroyed? Or, we'll go with the American way, the American dream. Where you can, here in my garage, I'll make 7-figure income. I was sleeping on the sofa. I had nothing. But today, if you take my course, invest the money, or take the meme coins like Andrew Tate always says, it's your daddy coin. Be a man. Invest. Okay, stop being a loser. Don't be a simp. What is going to happen? We never know. But my gut feeling is this. You let me know your gut feeling. Love to hear from you. And thank you, Mr. C, for sharing this. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the matter. Good, bad, ugly. Take care. It's me signing off. Yeah. Bye.